guys, and welcome to our review for Destroyer, directed by Karen Kusama, starring Nicole Kidman, Sebastian Stan, Tatiana Maslany, Toby Kebbell, Bradley Whitford, Scoop McNairy. My name is Scott Ellis. I'm joined here by
Victoria.
I usually introduce you, but it's okay.
How dare
Victoria
you.
Hulse, and Stephanie Zogas, and Adam Franey.
What's up? What's up? Happy to have our guests here.
Yes.
Happy to be here, guys.
Yeah,
First timers.
Thanks for the invite.
Ty and Tim, you look different.
Yeah.
Pretty
better,
I think.
Shapeshifters.
Huge improvement.
This was
Slightly better.
I don't know which movie during TIFF this was, but it's from TIFF 2018. I guess it was last on the Wednesday. But Destroyer is the story of a LAP detective played by Nicole Kidman who's forced to face her personal and professional demons.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she's got to deal with some shit.
Yeah. A lot of shit.
It's
a lot
heavy.
of shit. Now, Steph,
Mm.
you were the one that wanted to see this movie so much. So let's start with you. What do you think of Destroyer?
I love Destroyer. I really wanted to see it because I'm a huge Sebastian Stan fan. So that was my primary reason for talking everybody else into seeing it with me. And I was pleasantly surprised with how much I enjoyed it because it is a gritty crime drama.
Quite gritty.
And it's not that I don't like those. It's just it's not what you want to see all the time. However, this is one that I would definitely rewatch. Already added it to my buy list on DVD.
Really?
That's how serious
DVD or
I am
Blu-ray?
about this.
DVD? You're
DVD,
4K?
still DVD.
Mm.
I have some Blu-rays, but I don't
Interesting.
actually have a Blu-ray player in my room, so it's all DVD.
That's crucial.
Devastating.
I know,
Interesting.
but yeah.
Overall, you enjoyed it.
Overall, I enjoyed it.
What'd you
a
think of
lot.
Nicole Kidman? She looked very different in this.
She looked incredibly different in this.
Transformative, would you say?
I would say transformative. A lot of people, when I was reading up on it, they were saying that this was sort of her monster movie moment,
Right.
much like Charlize, and she definitely looks rough in it. But there are also some scenes where she looks pretty damn gorgeous in it. It's Nicole
There's some
Kidman. It's even
flashbacks.
like hard to make. Like even when they tried to make her ugly, I feel like she's still attractive because it's Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
She'll always
Wait.
be.
I don't know. I don't
Wait.
know.
You can tell that like in her younger years
Right.
in the movie because it goes.
Okay.
The younger years, she looked.
The younger years, she's gorgeous. The
she
older
looked
years,
fresh.
Yeah.
you can tell she was probably hot when she was younger. You know, there's
Yeah,
those old
I agree
people
with that.
where you're like, you were probably really good looking when you were younger.
I
Don't know
did
what
not
happened
get
between
that.
then and
I
now.
didn't
Yeah.
get that.
I have faith.
You didn't think she was good looking in the flashbacks?
No, in like
In present day?
in
I
the
think
present day,
If maybe
I wouldn't have seen.
Oh!
Which like.
Okay.
I
so
could have.
Yeah.
She had like the tiny
Yeah,
features,
yeah.
the tiny Nicole Kidman features.
Mousy? Very mousy.
Mhm.
Well, Adam,
Pretty.
what did you think of Destroyer?
I liked it. It was good. I
It's
didn't dislike it. I didn't love it,
Mm.
but I liked it.
Okay.
It was good. I thought Nicole Kidman was good. I didn't think she was amazing. I thought it was a lot of like the makeup doing the heavy lifting for her. Right? Like she was just kind of, I don't know, she's kind of like generic, like tough chick, you know, detective, like grizzled vet kind of
Right.
thing. I didn't expect all the time, like Switty would have nightmares about this movie with the timeline
You
jumping.
would not understand what's going on.
No,
Loved it.
Shout out to Switty. You're in our hearts. Yeah, I don't know. The jumping back and forth was interesting. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I didn't really know. I went in pretty clean. Like I didn't really know anything about it other than Nicole Kidman gives like this transformative performance.
Right.
I thought your man Sebastian Stan was very nice,
Incredible.
very good. Looked very scuzzy.
Mhm.
Dirty
Very
Sebastian
scuzzy,
Stan.
nasty.
Dirty Seb.
Dirty Seb. Yeah, I like Toby Kebbell. I didn't even know he was going to be in it. Did I say the right name?
You liked him?
Yeah, I thought he was
That's interesting.
good.
That's very interesting.
I loved his wig, very Pearl Jam. Yeah, I thought it was good. It was a good,
thought it
like,
was
slightly
good.
generic, you know, police, crime,
Interesting.
procedural movie.
Interesting. All right, Victoria, what did you think of Destroyer?
It was
You liked
good.
it? It was
Oh.
A
Yeah.
lot of
It
hesitation.
was like it was
Some
good.
People say good.
Are you
I like
afraid
agree. I agree with a lot of that.
good. Are you afraid of Steph?
No.
Beating you to death.
Not really.
Over her love
Was it
of
for
We
Sebastian
don't
Love?
always agree on movies.
Like
I
a
might
lot
be
of the
slightly
time.
biased because of Sebastian.
Slightly.
Like it was good.
It's
Nicole
pretty
was good,
6.5.
but she's always good. So I don't think it was a
Didn't
huge,
blow you
No,
away?
it didn't blow me away.
That's
The way
fair.
that it was sort of
She's
set
never
up to be?
bad.
It's just a crime drama.
Right.
Like
it was a bit.
Yeah.
Did you love Sebastian Stan?
Yeah, he was
Scuzzy
really
Stan?
good. He was
Yeah.
really good. I
That
liked it for
weird
like
goatee
the.
thing.
He wasn't
I'm
in
here
it for
for
very
it.
long, but
Yeah.
it was good. And his hair, the haircut. I was feeling
But just
that.
straight buzz on the side.
Yeah.
Kinda
Oh.
like this
Yeah, yeah.
Trucker style.
Yeah.
Dirty
it was,
Seb.
Dirty
Hashtag dirty stuff.
It was, yeah, definitely. I wish he would do more of these. Like he doesn't. He did I, Tonya last year.
Mm-hmm.
Also
Incredible.
very scuzzy
Yeah.
in that.
So good in it.
But
was
yeah, I
great.
think all the people that you see in these Marvel movies, that takes up a lot of their time. So I feel like they don't have a lot of time to do these other smaller movies. But there's obviously a reason why they got cast in these big movies because they must be good at
Talented.
Yeah.
have some talent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So to see like Sebastian do a movie like this, I think it's good because I thought he was great as well. But yeah, I guess I'll jump in.
Yeah, go ahead.
I definitely agree with you, Victoria. I
Mhm.
think it's pretty like fine. Like there wasn't
Yeah.
anything that really blew me away about it, to be honest.
No.
I thought the
It's a
time.
spoiler.
I thought there were some flashbacks and all that, how that all tied in. I thought, I don't know if it was necessarily necessary, if you will, but I think getting the backstory of Sebastian Stan and Nicole Kidman's characters, I think that was important.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
But yeah, I don't know if the payoff was as good as it
Yeah.
could have been there. I think the reason, Adam, to agree with your point as well about Nicole Kidman,
Okay.
while she did transform physically, I thought she was good.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know if the story itself was like good enough to like
Okay.
elevate
Yeah.
her performance as well.
Yeah.
Like I think the story was pretty straightforward. Like I think the one reason that made it maybe seem a bit more that there was a bit more going on was because of the time jumps and how that sort of slowly revealed things.
The spoiler twist. What about that?
Come on.
Nothing.
You mean the very end? I thought that was decent. I kind of suspected it, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I was blown
I
away.
didn't.
I enjoyed it so much.
I expected.
get to it.
I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, I thought the fact that there were all these flashbacks sort of like hid the different plot beats from you, and the
Mhm.
fact that you could flash back to learn more, it sort of kept you on your toes the whole time. But I thought if you look back at the story itself,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that engaging. I feel like if you saw it
If you laid
chronologically,
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
yeah.
the only reason it becomes so interesting is because the information is slowly revealed to
Mm.
you
Right.
through
That's
these
fair.
flashbacks, and I just think it could have been a better story there. I feel like it would have been like a really good film if there was a little bit more to this plot, which
More
is
meat.
really, yeah. I mean, she's, yeah, I guess just trying to find the guy that,
It's a revenge.
yeah.
story.
But
Right,
it's
yeah.
just very simple, I guess. I wish there was more layers to it than that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it seems more complex than it was. Besides that, I thought all the supporting characters were fine as well. Obviously Sebastian, but Tatiana Maslany was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was really good.
We were talking earlier, and I said who was in the cast to Adam, and he didn't even realize it was Tatiana Maslany.
Really?
Consider
She-
me amazed.
She disappeared. She disappeared in it.
She's amazing.
She's
Yeah.
great.
What else has she been in?
Isn't she
sure I
Orphan
think
Black?
of
Orphan
it.
Black.
Yeah.
Orphan Black,
Haven't
but she
seen
did
it,
that
no,
movie
but-
Stronger with
Yes,
Jake
okay, I knew it.
Gyllenhaal, the
Yeah.
Boston marathon bombing
Oh.
movie.
That she should have been
okay.
nominated for that. Like, she's fantastic. Was that her first movie? I think?
Yeah, that was like
Stronger?
her first like big film.
Didn't even recognize her in this. Like, she's amazing.
I
Yeah,
think
she was really
because
good
of
in
Orphan
this.
Black. I don't know if that show's done now.
I think it
or-
is
I
done.
think
Is
so.
it?
Yeah.
I think now she's taking on more movie
Yeah.
stuff because
Good.
she won. I don't know how much she won for that show.
She
but-
won a ton of awards for Orphan
Yeah.
Black. Yeah, that was her
She
like
was playing like
big launch into
like
stardom. A lot of different
dozens
characters in that,
different
right?
characters,
Ton
yeah.
of roles.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
can see why.
Yeah.
I did think Toby Kebbell was a little cringe. It maybe the wig took me out of it.
Who is that?
What's his name?
Silas?
Silas,
Oh,
the
okay,
rabbit.
okay.
I liked the wig.
A little.
It was a little
interview
on
with
the-
the vampire.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just the way the hair fell in his face. I'm like, that's not. I don't know. It doesn't feel natural.
Yeah,
like,
it was gross.
it was pretty
But
gross.
like it suited the fact that his name was Silas and that he
Yeah.
was the villain. I just felt like the long black kind of curly hair really
Yeah.
made me think you are really creepy and I
Yeah.
don't want to like you. Also kind of cult leaderish, which I sort of felt like
Yeah.
he was trying to
Very
lead a
much.
cult with that group. So
Yeah.
I think the wig did great things for him. in the
I just
role.
don't. There wasn't much for you to like hate him though? Besides the
moment with
there
what
was
was it,
one
Arturo?
moment, the Russian roulette moment.
Frightening.
But if that's it, like I don't know. He doesn't seem as diabolical as.
There should have been more.
I feel like for Nicole Kidman
That's
to
a
like
good
go on
point.
this like lifelong hunt for this guy.
But it's not even just like the way he is as a person, it's what he ended up doing and how he shaped her life.
Oh,
there
yeah,
are
yeah,
spoilers
that's
that we
true.
can get into, and so I think that's sort of what makes it this big thing for her to get revenge. If I was in her shoes, like, I would have felt the
Well,
same way. I mean, I wouldn't have gone the same actions because she
whoa.
does a lot, but I would have also wanted to like avenge
Right. You're
what
an
happens.
Avenger.
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
sold
yeah.
me.
You are
I'm an Avenger. So it's not even that he's like a bad person sort of when they first meet him. It's just what he ends up doing that really launches that whole I need to get revenge. I need to avenge someone.
I'm with you.
So yeah, I bought into it completely.
Steph, she's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think
Motivation
just
was-
overall, it's just kind of like fine for me. It wasn't anything like super negative per se, but there wasn't like a
Seen
lot
it
that
a
was
million
really like, wow, this was like amazing. It was just kind of like fine for me.
I think it's the director's best movie. I'm pretty sure.
Out of everything she's done,
Have you seen?
the
Have you guys seen The Invitation?
No.
Came out a couple
I
years
have.
ago.
With
Was it-
Jason Bateman?
It's good.
Was that good?
It's good.
Better than this?
Like
On par?
just good. I don't
Jason
know.
Bateman?
No.
That's the gift I want to say.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
that-
Right?
the
That
gift.
creepy gift
Love
that
it.
you
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
into his house.
I mean, she
The
did
Gift
Jennifer's
Invitation.
Body and like Aeon Flux and stuff like that as well, which was
You?
not
I
Never seen
great.
that.
Did not like Aeon Flux at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not good.
Well, maybe we'll give our ratings and we can get into some spoiler talk. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna go. It's
It's
heavy 3. Solid.
3.5 on Letterboxd.
Victoria, what would you give it?
Like a 3.
3.
Yeah. a 3.
Ooh, spicy.
Steph?
You guys
5?
already know I loved it. I'm going heavy 4. I would give it like heavy 4 solely just on the dirty Sebastian look, but I
Right.
actually really enjoyed the movie.
It's a good look. It's a good fall look. You know?
Great.
The denim,
Like you
right?
can't really bring that
The
home to
cut-off
mom,
denim.
Yeah, the cutout denim is key, right?
you know, but
But you want to bring it home.
I totally want
Right.
to.
Gross.
Adam?
Heavy 3.
Yeah.
It was good.
Decent.
Enjoyed it. Yeah.
Hmm.
It was good.
It's a good
Well,
Wednesday afternoon movie.
Fair warning,
Yeah.
if you haven't seen Destroyer, I feel like most people haven't because it's playing at the festivals. I don't know when it's coming out
No.
exactly. If it's not
I saw something
couple
Christmas
weeks?
Day.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Dang.
When I was looking
a
online,
Christmas
it
movie.
said December 25th, and I'm like, that's really dark to see on Christmas Day.
Just getting ready for that
So-
big Oscar push, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So maybe look out for it come December.
Yeah, we'll see.
Good move.
So, fair warning, if you haven't seen it then, we are going to be talking some spoilers here. So, if you don't want to know, then pause the video here. But if you want to know what happens, then you may continue. So, let's start off, now that the warning's been said, about the ending, I guess. Should we just start with the ending? Did you guys see
Big
that coming?
twist.
I totally didn't see it
Mental.
coming, and it was so enjoyable. Like, I'm pretty sure if, like, there was a camera watching me in the movie, it would have shown my face, like,
Yeah, you like.
I, like, freaked out. I was like,
did freak out.
like, no way. And I usually don't do that a lot in movies, but this
Yeah.
movie just elicited, like, a lot of reactions from me watching it. I don't know if I was just naive going into it, but it was really, really great. Can we say
Yeah.
what the
Spoiler.
ending
Yeah.
was?
Spoil away.
So basically, the movie starts off with Nicole Kidman looking grungy, waking up in her car under this tunnel and getting a call for, like, them finding a dead body. And so she goes to the location and she's looking at the dead body and finds a gun. And then you think she's going off on this hunt to sort of find out who killed this man. And the twist is that we actually started the movie with the movie's ending because she killed that man, and that man was Silas.
Yes.
So for me, that was like huge when it's like revealed. I'm just like, I had no clue that it was going to be Silas, and I felt it was so enjoyable that she did that and got away with it.
Now, I have to be
Well,
clear. You guys predicted that?
I didn't necessarily predict.
Yeah.
Because I find that astonishing.
I didn't necessarily predict that it would end exactly like that. But I think the fact that there were the tattoos on the neck
Right.
right from the beginning,
Right.
I'm like, there's no one. At a certain point in the movie, I'm like, there's no one else.
See, I initially worried that it
There's no one
was
else with that tattoo.
Sebastian that was like lying.
At
But
one
I'm just like,
point-
is
at
this
one point I did.
Sebastian
At one
like
point I did
dying
think it
at
was.
the very beginning because it had the whole tattoo thing, and I'm just like, is this how it starts? Like, is that maybe why she goes off trying to find someone? So I was very worried that I would.
But
only
I
get
also
into 2
thought
minutes.
that they were just saying that there's now more people in Silas's like little gang, like right
It
at the
could-
beginning.
Yes.
But after like the whole movie,
After
I was like,
3/4 in, I was like,
It's not gonna be
there's
that.
got to be like something. It's got to circle back somehow.
Yeah.
Right.
With all these time jumps that are going on.
Yeah.
I thought it just made sense.
Yeah.
I guess
I was like, okay, yeah, she's gonna shoot him now.
they did the classic. The easy thing was to have Silas have a wig.
Yeah.
And then in the end, he doesn't have a wig. So it's like, it's kind of a little mislead there, a little misdirect.
Because he like puts his hair in the like fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then shoots him.
Classic.
So then the whole movie, you see him with the hair.
Yeah. Felt very like wannabe Memento. At first also, it was like, no, Memento did that exact thing. That's cringe. Like,
right. It's like Memento Light.
You're not Christopher Nolan. Yeah.
Right.
Memento.
So when did
very light?
I'm trying to remember exactly the scenes in the film, but when did it start chronologically start then? If that's the end.
I think it probably chronologically started when she maybe
the
got
mail?
to work and
Yeah.
received
She
that
got
mail
the-
because she
right, that's what I
received
thought.
like a $1 bill or something
$100
with
bill.
like a
Hundred.
hundo,
A cool
which
That's a
has like
Benjamin.
what, that ink on it.
Yeah.
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 It would, like die.
And so that's how she knows that Silas is back and sort of up to
Ooh.
no good again, and that sort of
I
launches
like that.
her like avenging.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think of Sebastian's and Nicole's like pact where they were like, if anything
They're
goes
gonna
wrong,
do-
like they have to like do something
yeah.
to save people or whatever? Like, what do you guys think of, or just their plan in general?
Terrible plan.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
off, terrible plan.
Yeah,
I
pretty dumb,
hated
right?
that her character even brought it up. I think though it,
Like, why? That
yeah,
you don't know enough about
Yeah.
her character to
There
understand
wasn't-
why.
There
I think
wasn't
yeah
enough
go ahead.
like backstory on her that you didn't know why she even wanted to do that. There was just like
Like-
Silas said that he could see her, like no one else was watching, but then that he was.
Yeah, like there's no motivation
Yeah,
for
there
her
was-
to be like, I need to get out of this shitty situation. It's like you're
Yeah.
an undercover like detective. Like, what's so wrong with your life that you have to
Yeah.
steal millions of dollars and get out of the life? It's like
Right.
you're not. You're a
She's-
detective.
I think they tried to like insert, I guess, backstory when she's at that diner with Sebastian and they're talking and she's like, just for once, like I don't want to have to be like scraping by and clawing my way to the top. I just want to
Right.
be on the other side. So I think they sort of alluded to her having, I guess, a bad childhood, which you also get in the scene with her daughter, once again, at like another diner where
Right.
she's talking about how she had like bad parents. Her daughter knew that, and so she didn't have a good upbringing. She ended up not giving her daughter a good upbringing, so you sort of got bits of it. I agree, it would have been
I wish
better
there was
if
more,
you
yeah.
got more
Yeah.
because you didn't really see her turning to wanting to actually
Yeah.
steal the money with them. And
Yeah, I think there would be more of an arc,
yes,
a beginning, if there was a beginning instead of just the middle and the end, right?
it could have definitely
got the middle and the
benefited
end.
from more backstory because you knew Sebastian's character Chris was very much like sort of by the books. He wanted to do the right thing from the very beginning. Great man.
Right.
But he was just
Heart
he was
of
in
gold,
love.
Really. Yeah.
What did you guys think of the whole daughter and daughter's boyfriend little subplot? You guys fan of that?
No.
It made me
No.
uncomfortable because he was 23 with a 16-year-old, and I was just like, I don't want to know any 23-year-olds who would date a 16-year-old.
That's the age of consent, I guess. I don't know. Is that what he said?
He yelled that, and I was just like, that doesn't make it right.
No, that's weird. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that
No.
whole thing. I feel like that kind of took away. Again, I feel like I don't even think she needed a daughter in this movie. Like if there was no
I think
daughter,
I kinda liked it,
I
though.
liked that there was a daughter, but the daughter didn't need to have a boyfriend.
No.
yeah, it gave her
She
some
could've just
level
been, like,
of
A
humanity.
rebel. She
Yeah, she could have been a rebel, or she just could have been like, I think it could have worked if she was good and also trying to help her mom, as opposed to being like a scuzz bucket.
Right. Yeah, I think it would have been good if I don't know if you guys seen The Wrestler.
I
Yeah.
You
haven't.
seen The Wrestler?
Yeah.
What's her name? Evan Rachel Wood
Yes.
is what's his name? Mickey Rourke's daughter, and she just like rejects her dad basically.
Oh,
Well, I mean, that kind of happens
Because
in
of all the-
Southpaw.
my heart.
A little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's the only thing I can compare it to. And I feel like because in Southpaw, Jake Gyllenhaal's daughter in the movie, she like doesn't want to go home to him after she's like sent into foster care until he gets his shit together. And so I think that could have worked in this scenario
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
what, yeah. I feel like that might have been. Again, I'm not the director, but yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to mention spoiler wise?
Ooh.
Well, I think that'll do it for our review for Destroyer TIFF 2018. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Up Real Late. Victoria, where can people find you?
On Instagram at Victoria Halls.
Sick. Steph?
Nice.
You can find me on Twitter at Stephanie Zogus and on Instagram at Steph Zogus. Good luck with spelling my last name.
Very secretive.
Right.
Adam, where can people find
You
you?
can find me on Twitter at Franey25 and Instagram and Letterboxd at UprealAdam.
And you can find myself, Scott, on Letterboxd at UprealScott. And yeah, guys, if you enjoy this video, leave a like on it, leave a comment below in the comment section, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, keep it real.